Hi guys, I'm not sure if this is an ASMR video or not. It's basically, I wanted to talk to you about my monthly cycle. Some people call it moonly cycle, some people call it periods. And I wanted to show you a deck I use when I have my cycle and some of the crystals and essential oils I use when I'm on my period. As I do suffer with pain and cramps, and I thought that this might be informative, it might be helpful for some people, and I know some people have been interested in the moon deck, which is here, which I use. My nails are awful, I apologise. I'm a therapist, so I can't have pretty nails. Anyway, the moon deck is brilliant. I use this for monthly readings that I do. I use this personally on myself once a month to see what I'm bringing towards me and releasing. As we all know, the monthly cycle is all about releasing, letting go of old habits. It's releasing blood. It's basically about letting go and moving on, and it can be a really powerful time for some people. Some people use ritual at that time of the month. Some people just want to crawl into bed and be left alone. Some people, the lucky few, tend to just go with the flow and let it happen. I'm one of the unlucky ones that I do suffer badly with my periods, and I have learned through the years that I need to just accept it. I've found things that work for me. I've started, as I've said, using my book and getting into just taking a few days out of the month for me, myself, and it's become a really nice ritual, very spiritual for myself, and I hope this is a good guide. So first of all, I wanted to talk to you about the moon deck. This is the guidebook, and it's got a lovely moon and lotus and woman in the mudra or namaste, and it's a really brilliant book. It's got one of the cards, let me show you. It's got the card, it's got meaning here, it's got what you can do ritually if you get this card. Sometimes they give you mantras. They go into detail about the card, and basically, taking time out for yourself. They give you, do they give you spreads? They tell you to love your cards, mantras that you can use, elements in it, affirmations, rituals, using your deck, clearing and cleansing. There you go. They give you a few little spreads to use. There's a simple one, there's a couple, and there's one here, it's 7, which is the chakra spread. So that's an interesting one to do. I haven't used any of the spreads in this book. I use a monthly spread, which is 9 cards, which just help and guide me for the coming 28 days next month moonly cycle. But this is it's nice and soft, it's well done, it's really nice, it's a really nice deck. I was really happy when I brought this. I live in the UK, so I paid a little bit on shipping, but it was totally worth it. It comes in this wooden box with the moon symbols on it, as you can see. It's really well made. I love using it. It's got a nice little clasp there, which I'm sure you're not bothered about, but I really like the box. And then these are the cards. As you can see, I'll get these on the back. I'll quickly go through for you and show you. All of them are beautiful. I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. If you want me to do a review or really go into depth on this card deck, let me know, or just show you all of them in general, comment below and I'll definitely do that video for you, because I do like this deck. It's any woman. I don't want to be sexist. I mean, if you're male and you like this deck, go for it. If you know, in tune with the moon. It's just that I feel like this deck is for people, women, sorry, that really want to work with the moonly cycle, the monthly cycle. I think it's really helpful for, you know, the sisterhood, the lunar time, your red tent time. It's really powerful. And if you are male and you're still watching this video, well done you. And if you want to work with these cards, I don't see why you couldn't. It's definitely more focused on the feminine. There's no, let me have a look. There's no male figures in this whatsoever. I love this one. Spider's one of my totem animals. I do like this. There's all skin colours, there's all body shapes. It's really diverse. So let me just do a quick shuffle and I'll read the card that comes out for us. So let's do this. Let's do this one. So we've got, with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. That's the card. So from the book, this talks about manifestation with focus and attention. Energy has rhythm, frequency and vibrations. When we focus on intention with purposeful calm, our ability to shape energy in the desired direction is magnified. Well, that's true, definitely. And then it goes into little, you're becoming more skilled at receiving, manifesting. You are, as you tune your ability to cast your loving spells into the world, maintain a sense of reverence for the greater good. Well, that's definitely true on my part. I don't know if you know, but I do readings and I also do spells, and I've been doing a lot of love spells for people at the moment. Everything begins with intention. So this is the brief blurb. You get a page of it. And then it's got ritual, flame graze. This is a powerful fixed grazed meditation. It will strengthen your eyes, develop your concentration, stimulate your intuition and pineal gland, and is a therapeutic for your nervous system. So it just gives you a brief outline of how to do the meditation and why you would want to, because you want to manifest what you give out. So that's just a quick look at the deck. Like I said, let me know and I'll go through them in more depth. But I would recommend 100%. They're worth the money. They give great readings. You can really get into depth with them, especially when it's more focused on yourself personally. The box is beautiful. The artwork in it is lovely. The cards, they're not thick, but they're not thin or anything. I like them. They're nice and smooth. The artwork's great. The book by, who's done the book? By Arona Genison. Oh God, I can't even pronounce the names. I'm so sorry, guys. But they were by three lovely ladies. And it's like being in a sister circle. It really is lovely. I'll show you the names there, if you can see. Brilliant, well done. So the crystals I use and the essential oils I use when I'm on my moonly time, period, cycle, whatever you want to call it. I have this little bag that I have and I dedicate these crystals to. And of course the first ones we have are moonstones. Glare is annoying me. And this is all for emotional balance. This is, you know, connecting to my moonly cycle. It just keeps me in balance at the time. I have bloodstone, which is an interesting one to use as it regulates blood. It can make your periods a bit heavier, but it tends to make them go quicker in my experience. Then I have smoky quartz. I have a couple of garnets. Ooh. Cornelian, malachite and chrysocolla, and these are all for protection, not protection, for aches and pains and pain. They're pain relievers. I use them to relieve the pain on my periods, and I find these work for me. The only thing I would say is with malachite, always make sure it's tumbled, not the raw, as it's poisonous. You need it in the tumbled form because it protects, and always wash your hands afterwards as well. But these are my powerful stones. These are the stones I work with on a regular basis when I'm on my monthly cycle. I will place them on my lower tummy area. I will carry them around in a pouch, and I will leave them against me whilst I'm lying on the couch. And these are the crystals that work for me. Take them, try it, take them. Maybe list below what ones work for you, but this is my little pouch that I carry them around with, and I use them. And then obviously I clean them and cleanse them after use. And then I also make up a blend in a little blue roll bottle. This is just an example because the one I've got is downstairs, and it's got a little roller on top, and it's about 10 millilitres. I use grapeseed carrier oil in it, always dilute, and I use amber. I use chamomile, Roman chamomile, and I use lavender. And the amber, I would say, has got a really strong smell, so you only need like 1 drop. And it's great for aches and pains, it's uplifting. As you can tell, there's a theme here, they're all good for pain. It's uplifting, they class it as an essential oil, but there's a lot of people that it's a kind of crushed, I think, and then left in an oil to infuse for a while. But this, it's had really good effects on me, and it's just, the only thing I don't like about it is it smells really strong, which is why I only use 1 drop of it. I'm not a lover of the smell. Chamomile is brilliant. It's another powerful essential oil to use. It's got relaxation properties. It's good for inflammation. It's just a natural pain reliever, which is one of the reasons why I use it. And it's good for dull aches, not the sharp, but the dull aches. And then lavender is one that I would recommend to everybody who suffers with pain, not just on your periods. Lavender is brilliant for everything, and it's got it's pain relieving, it's calming, it's soothing, it's anti-inflammatory, and I go to town on this one because I like the smell as well. The only thing I would say is that just make sure that when you do use the blend, or whatever blend you do use, that you don't have to focus too much, as it can pretty much knock you out. How I use it is I use 1 drop of amber, I use a couple of drops of Roman chamomile, and then the lavender I use about 6 drops in the little bottle in the bottom, and then I fill it up with carrier oil, and then I roll it around my lower belly where I tend to find the pain. And my partner can normally tell when I've used it because he can smell it on me, as you can tell. So not only will you have a nice little blend there, but you'll also smell lovely too. So yeah, this is just a quick chat about my monthly cycle. If you want to know anything more about my crystals, just message me. And yeah, the essential oil blend I use, I'm a fully trained holistic therapist, so I am okay to use it. As long as you don't go overboard on the essential oils and you dilute it, you'll be fine. Anyway, blessed be, and have a lovely day. Bye.